And Bála mar dúspáirde fáilte fille a chuir roimh Commissioner McGrath Arash go dtí firgnamh an rialtais in Éireann agus go gáir agus éanamh leis a sochtain méad atá buinte amach ag go dtí seo agus a méad ibar tá dhéanamh ag son Comisiún. I'm delighted to welcome Commissioner McGrath back to government buildings on his first official visit as European Commissioner for Democracy, Justice, the Rule of Law and Consumer Protection. This is a very important and substantial portfolio with direct impacts on the lives of hundreds of millions of European Union citizens. I know that Michael will bring his excellent judgment, deep commitment to public service and personal integrity to the role. Today we had the opportunity to discuss some of the policy areas within the Commissioner's portfolio, including strengthening the monitoring of the rule of law within the European Union. The programme for government includes strong commitments on this issue, which is of fundamental importance to all of us. I welcome the launch this week of the Commission's public consultation on a European Democracy Shield. The Shield will play a vital component of the strategic framework to build up Europe's societal resilience and increase trust in democracy. We discussed economic issues and the importance of the European Union's single market as the foundation of Europe and Ireland's economic competitiveness. President von der Leyen has asked Commissioner McGrath to examine the scope to introduce a 28th regime to a new legal status aimed at breaking down barriers for entrepreneurs setting up companies in the European Union. Commissioner McGrath has been entrusted with leading work on consumer protection, looking at how to ensure consumers do not face unfair discrimination and are protected when buying goods or services across borders. We also, of course, discussed the decisions announced by President Trump last night. Ireland believes in open and free trade and that the imposition of tariffs is bad for the world economy. I deeply regret the United States' decision to impose 20% tariffs on imports from across the European Union. We see no justification for this. More than 4.2 billion worth of goods and services are traded between the European Union and the US daily. Disrupting this deeply integrated relationship with tariffs and increased protectionism benefits no one. Tariffs drive inflation, hurting people on both sides of the Atlantic, and they put jobs at risk. We will now reflect with our European Union partners on how best to respond. It is important that our response is considered and measured. Any action should be proportionate, aimed at defending the interests of our businesses, workers and citizens. Now is a time for dialogue, and I believe that a negotiated way forward is the only sensible one. A confrontation is in no one's interests. Ireland will be a strong advocate for a constructive solution which enhances the existing and strong transatlantic trading relationship. As a small open economy and as a country that has built our prosperity on a policy of free and fair trade, there is no doubt that the imposition of tariffs by the US will have an adverse impact. Ireland's priority is the protection of jobs and our economy. We are starting from a position of strength and our economy is resilient. It is important that we focus on factors that we can control, including improving our competitiveness and investing in infrastructure. By working with Irish-owned companies, with multinationals based here, with our European Union partners and bilaterally with the United States, we can and will weather this storm. Thank you very much indeed, and over to you, Michael.
Well, thank you very much, Taoiseach. It's great to be here in the courtyard of government buildings and wonderful to have an opportunity to return here and to congratulate you in person in your office on your election as Taoiseach a number of weeks ago.